this, and this is going to be me talking a little bit about Smackdown. It was a pretty good episode of Smackdown, I must say. It was a little better than the last couple of episodes, I would say, only because they actually got a little bit more wrestling than usual. But they hyped up the fact that we were going to get, Undertaker, talking about Undertaker. We're going to talk about a little bit of Kane, and of course, Edge was now here on SmackDown, which Jack Swagger and the Soaring Eagle is talking about Edge, and then this all led to Edge and Jack Swagger having a match. Pretty much the same kind of match that they had at the pay-per-view, which is, you would think that they would at least put on something different, but oh well. We can get on. I can talk about that again later on. But it was about the same type of match. It was a little better because I think it was on TV. It was a little in front of a better crowd, or at least the crowd seemed a little bit more alive. Edge went over again. Not sure exactly why that happened, because, if you're going to do this match anyways, why wouldn't you just have Jack Swagger somehow, cheat to win and then know that he'll never have to take on Edge again, but then Edge gets traded to SmackDown, and then Edge comes to SmackDown and gets his win back. Maybe they didn't think that far in advance. I don't know. Anyways, that led to Layla versus Kelly. Kelly was with Natalia, but that was about all we had to do there. This was blah. Pretty much just blah. Blah, blah, blah. And more blah. Then we got Big Show coming out, doing, some athletic stuff. Though that was about the end of that, all we got. Then we got him talking about his new movie. Then him announcing that he was going to be the team captain for Team SmackDown, and that Hornswoggle was going to be the mascot for SmackDown. This led to the Dude Busters coming out saying that they wanted to be on Team SmackDown. Big Show said, I don't even know who you guys are. That led to them saying, well, we can always go, be on Team Raw with Edge. And that led to choke slamming fun. And yeah, this was just not a very, it was okay. Just kind of segment. Then we got throughout the show, they kept hyping up Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio, which I'm really kind of wondering why they didn't put that on the pay-per-view, but again, I guess they wanted a big rating for the first taped SmackDown, I don't know, or they thought that would get one. But then we got Cody Rhodes and Drew taking on Kaval and Kofi Kingston, the new team there, which they kind of explained in a half-assed way why they were tag teaming. Match was pretty good, didn't go very long though, went very, very short. Not as long as you would hope. Kaval lost yet again, so there we go. There was just kind of there. Then we got a Paul Bearer, Kane, promo talking about Undertaker and this, that, and the other. It was pretty good. I guess they're going to continue on with the storyline, which I guess is what it is. Then we got the Intercontinental Championship match. Again, I don't know why this wasn't on the pay-per-view. We got Dolph Ziggler versus MVP. They actually gave them time. They went out there. They had a pretty good little match. This was fairly good. It also progressed the storyline with Ziggler and the love triangle and all of that stuff. With Caitlyn basically helping Ziggler win, which Vicky wasn't too happy about, but it was good. It progressed the storyline. We actually got a good match out of it. Not as good as I thought we would have gotten, but went over 10 minutes, so that's not bad for a TV match. So there we go there. Then we got Del Rio versus Rey Mysterio in the main event. And this match was weird in the sense that, Rey, for once, was actually on offense at the beginning, was not getting beat down, was not having to make the big giant comeback. But it was a pretty good little match, I thought. Did kind of drag in parts. But and at one point it looked like Del Rio got knocked into next week and was a bit lost. But overall, it was a pretty good little match. I'm not sure about Ray going over here, but Del Rio didn't necessarily look bad losing. It looked like it was kind of somewhat of a back and forth match. I did go for a long time. It was a pretty good main event. You know, I would have rather seen Del Rio go over myself. I just think it makes more sense throughout the. So I don't know what Del Rio does to, you know, to Rey Mysterio to try to get, you know, revenge on Rey Mysterio. I guess that's where we go. I would much rather see, you know, Del Rio go over and then Rey have to get his revenge yet again and again and again and again until finally he beats. That's how I would have done it. But I'm sure they wanted to send everyone home happy, and they, you know, this was Rey's kind of return match. So I'm sure they wanted, you know, Ray to go over as well, but I'm just kind of indifferent about all that. Still, thought it was a pretty good episode of Smackdown. You know, there was some burying going on, but it wasn't anything that was totally horrible. It was, you know, at least the guys that were except for the Dude Busters, the guys that I think maybe shouldn't have lost that lost. You know, at least they were made to look decent in the ring, and they weren't just, you know, completely just walked over. So there was that. But that's pretty much my thoughts on that. So with that, I'm out. Have a good one.